Hello Roaster, it's Andrew from RoasTronix. We're excited to introduce and brew the first set of the Cup of Excellence collection from Angelinos. This set features the #1 Cup of Excellence winners from Peru, Honduras, and Costa Rica. All of these coffees were roasted on the Stronghold S9X by our amazing RoasTronix family member, Rudy Altamirano. Let's start off with a washed geisha from La Salsa in Honduras. It has very floral notes with a strong black tea aroma. Let's weigh out 15.1 grams. Into that, we're gonna add 250 grams of water at 94 Celsius. Now that we've ground our coffee, let's take a moment to describe the fragrance. It has very strong peach and black tea notes. What we're gonna do is a very short brew so we can accentuate the tea-like vibes. I like to pour fast for washed coffees, especially geishas, so that you can get a very clean flavor profile. We're gonna pour the first 50 grams and then wait 1 minute. While we wait, we can again smell the wet coffee ground bed. This coffee has a very clean aroma and is very tea-like in nature. Let's give it one last swirl and take our sip. Very light body, but with a very strong flavor. Lots of tea-like notes, as well as peach and a little apricot. Now up next, this beautiful honey geisha from Don Cayito Farms in Costa Rica. Even before grinding, it has a very fruity note. Here we have 16.4 grams ground and ready to go. Smells just like a fresh blueberry. What we're gonna do is use more coffee and less water on this brew, so we can push those very fruity notes without becoming too tea-like or losing too much body. We're gonna go shorter and do 54 grams on the bloom. What an amazing aroma. Let's wait a few seconds and let it bloom. Now that we're done with the bloom, let's add another 100 grams of water. We're gonna use less of a flow rate than we have. This will make sure we can extract all of those very fruity and fresh notes from the coffee. We're gonna pour close to the edge so we don't agitate the grounds too much and cause any bitterness or astringency in the brew. All right, 150 grams. Let's take a moment and smell the bed. I can't wait to try this coffee. We just got off the phone with Rudy and he was so excited to describe all these great flavors he was tasting. And now we get to have them here. Let's go for our final pour around the outside just as before. All right, it's 3.5 minutes and our brew just finished. Let's put this aside so it doesn't over extract. It's very refreshing, very strong bergamot notes. It's been so long since I've had a coffee that's this clean, this clear. It's the perfect balance of both bergamot, citrus, blueberries, all the incredible notes that you could wish for. And finally, we have the coffee from Peru. This is from El Mirador. It's a very strong washed coffee. It's more resilient than the others, so for this one, we're gonna use water right off the boil. We have 15 grams of coffee, a little finer than usual, ready to go. Let's start our timer And again, we're gonna pour 50 grams for the bloom. There's a few notes hiding in this coffee, and if you have the right combination of grinder and water, you can really push them out. We're shooting for a flavor between apricot and mango. We're gonna do a shorter bloom and pour very fast, more towards the center. This increase in agitation will help extract more of the underlying flavors of the coffee. It's 160 grams. Now we'll wait a few seconds for it to draw down. And again, we'll pour until we reach 250 grams of water. I think this brew came out perfectly. I can't wait to try. All right, this brew's done right at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll set the grounds off to the side. So floral. This is one of the cleanest washed coffees I've had, and easily one of the best brews of this month. You can taste that strong mango note, and it has a very smooth aftertaste. Thank you so much to Angelinos, and thank you so much, Uncle Kirk, for providing us the coffee. Catch me if you can.